Hi everybody, this is Stefano, I'm the founder of CMS, and we're so excited to be here today with you at the Next.js Conf. During the event, me and the whole team will be hanging out on Discord with popcorns and everything, so please don't be a stranger and come say hi during the breaks. If you still haven't heard about us, CMS was born 5 years ago, and since then we've been growing non-stop thanks to enthusiastic word of mouth. More than 20,000 people are now managing the content of their websites using CMS, including Vercel itself, Verizon, Shopify, Little Caesars, and HashiCorp, which is also sponsoring this event today. Now, what makes CMS unique? Why you should try it? Let me just give you 3 real quick reasons. Reason number 1, when it comes to images, CMS really outstands competition, allowing you to create much better loading experiences on slower connection than any other CMS. Your Next.js pages are probably making server-side requests to a CMS to get the content right. And the JSON response of such requests usually includes one or more images in the form of URL so that your template can then render HTML image tags for them. Now, using CMS GraphQL API, along with the regular URL, for every image you will also get blurred, lightweight base64 image placeholders directly inside the response, ready to be used in your template, and this makes a huge difference. It means that Next.js can now render image placeholders at server side with no additional cost, so that the visitor will immediately see a complete web page with low quality images without having to download any additional asset or noticing any content reflow. We've also developed a React image component, which is fully compatible with Next.js, of course, that you can just drop in your pages and performs all the responsiveness and lazy loading work for you. So, to make it short, with CMS, every image in your web page is fully responsive, optimized and lazy loaded, with 0 additional requests on the server nor the browser, and you just need 1 line of code on your end to make it work. Reason number 2, Sandbox environments. This is a huge, super important feature that you absolutely want from your CMS. Once your website is online, you will probably find yourself making additional changes to it in the future. For example, you might need to add a new section or tweak an existing one, adding new fields, and so on. In this situation, what you certainly don't want to do is to make those changes in your production environment, risking breaking your live site. With CMS, you can iterate and work on such changes in a safe way with the use of Sandbox environments, which are exact copies of your production environment. Within a Sandbox environment, you can apply changes both to the schema and your content by writing migration scripts that you can then rerun with confidence on production once you're satisfied with the final result and you're ready to deploy. Also, if anything goes wrong during a deploy, Sandbox environments can also be used to instantly roll back to a safe version of your production environment. So yeah, Sandbox environments, if you're doing serious business, you probably need them. Reason number 3, CMS has one of the best user experiences you can find. Let me give you a small real-world example that I hope will show you how obsessed we are in giving our users the best interface they can get. Websites often need hierarchical content. A website navigation bar is a perfect example of a tree-like structure that editors often need to change themselves. Well, the vast majority of CMSs don't offer any specific UI for this use case, so to make changes to a navigation bar, editors are forced to tweak numeric fields that represent the relative ordering of the children, or fill in a parent field with a reference to the menu item above them, all of that without never really being able to visually see a tree. With CMS, we just give them what they want, a built-in dedicated drag-and-drop interface with tree visualization. Again, this is just a silly example, of course, but generally speaking, CMS has a better user experience than other products and is literally filled with tiny details like this one. Alright everybody, so of course there would be a lot else to cover, but it's time to wrap up this video. As I told you before, for the whole event we'll be hanging out on Discord ready to chat with you, so please come say hi and share your comments on all the great talks and new features of Next.js on our stand. If you'd like to book some time with us for a demo of our product and maybe talk about some specific questions you might have, you can do so using the link on the sidebar. And if you'd like to get future updates and learning content from us, remember to follow CMS on Twitter. That's it, pals. Happy Next.js Conf, and hope to see you around.